Welcome to the web show for 2009, and I couldn't think of a better place to kick things off than the beautiful island of Bali. And as usual, when I'm travelling around making the show by myself, there's always a crazy story or adventure on the way. This one being no different, in that meeting Farani Empel, Far, on the internet, through Facebook actually, through a friend Tyler, and I was going to film a pilot in Bali anyway, and we got chatting, and she said she was going to be away for a little while and that we could use her room. I couldn't believe it, just out of the blue. So a mate of mine, Rudy, and I decided to pack our bags and head to Bali, and we're going to stay in Far's place. We haven't even met in the flesh, but I guess that's the nature of the Balinese people. Very, very welcoming, and everyone over there is so beautiful. And here's some snippets from what Far does in her career. She's an actress on the rise, and here's an example of one of her films.
Sekarang semua orang tuh udah bisa dibeli pakai uang, tau gak? Maling lo ya? Jangan sini! Mari sini! Woi, maling! Jangan kabur lo ya! Maling ada air ah! Udah gak ada orang gila gitu dong! Tahu gak ada air, harus mau gimana lagi? Ya terus gimana lagi? Enteng banget lo ngomong! Jarusin dong!
Yeah, so she's not only making a name for herself in film and in the modelling world, but she was also the star of a huge Indonesian tourism campaign. And here's a snippet of that. Yeah, so she's definitely a young lady with the world at her feet and representing Indonesia on the world stage. It's cool to see. You can check out all the pics and videos at myspace.com/FarEmpel. Plenty of stuff to see. And as the story goes, we met through Facebook, and Far told her friend Yulan, her flatmate, about us, and so she was expecting us on the night. It was very cool that they are chilling on the beach somewhere in Bali. And it was New Year's Eve 2009 that my mate Rudy and I jumped on a plane from Coolangatta Airport. There's Rudy getting some coffees, and we were leaving our own version of paradise, which is my hometown, the Gold Coast in Australia, and we headed to Sydney first, and then from Sydney the 6-hour flight over to Denpasar, and everything was going well. The flight seemed kind of long. We arrived in Bali at 9 PM on New Year's Eve and thrust into the middle of a completely different vibe. So with the BMO driver's evil little giggle, we encountered a world where the traffic rules were a little different to home. Is this the main road?
Man road. Big traffic, man road.
Yep.
Whoa, bad moment.
So we made our way from Denpasar Airport over to Seminyak, and it was to the club Home, where Yulan was going to be there with her friends. It was the first time we were going to meet, of course, all through Facebook, but by the time the new year kicked in, and about 1 AM, Rudy and I were pretty tired, and Yulan was certainly partying with her friends. They know how to do it over there, and the alcohol was flowing, but we had the idea of jumping in a cab, and she wrote out the address. All first time for us, so we pretty much had no idea how to get there. The cab driver said he did, but when we tried to do it, he couldn't find it, so we had to go back to the club, and then we tried again, and then we ended up in a cab trying to find a hotel for about 4 hours. It was a nightmare. Funny looking back, but not funny at the time, but at least I got to interview the cab driver, and it all worked out in the end.
Madi Sarjano, my name.
Okay, and tell us about what happened tonight when you picked up these two Australians on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day, whatever it was, New Year's Eve. Tell us about the story.
Oh, what is? It's very
sad.
Very no sad. It's okay. It's very good experience. Yeah.
Well, tell everyone what happened. We were trying to find a hotel.
We try around find hotel. All hotel is full in Bali because New Year's celebration. Yeah. Okay.
So
okay.
for about 2 hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
And we went to Sanur as well. No luck.
No lucky.
And then we come back to try and find the address here.
Yeah, address again. Try. Oh, make it a bit grassy.
That was frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
And we're near the end of the journey now, and it's about 4 in the morning, nearly 5 in the morning.
Nearly, yes, 5 o'clock in the morning.
So we've been driving around for about 3.5 hours nearly.
Oh, 3 hours, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
One of the worst nights ever, seriously. But so how long have you been driving cabs for in Bali?
Oh, I drive cab for more than 15 years.
Wow.
15 years, only taxi driver.
Okay. What's your favourite thing about Bali? What do you like about it the most?
Oh, I like everything here. It's nice here.
Good people?
Yeah, it's nice people.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice people here.
I love asking people when I make my show about dreams and stuff. So, like, what sort of dreams did you have as a young boy? Did you grow up here in Bali? Did you grow up here?
Yes, I born here. All family born in Bali.
Okay.
Okay, grow up in Bali.
And what sort of things? What sort of things did you want to do when you were growing up here in Bali?
Okay. Say
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sort of things? When you dream about stuff. Any big dreams?
Yes, I want to my family it's better life. Yeah.
Better life for
yeah,
family.
my daughter is not like taxi driver. Better life than yeah.
Well, you know what? It's been great to meet you. Thank you so much for looking after us, because anywhere else it wouldn't get looked after, but you did a great job, and thank you.
Okay, no problem, my friend.
Yeah, he was a complete legend, that guy, even staying with us until Yilan finally picked us up about 5 AM, but it all ended well. Our first night in Bali, Happy New Year, and we were off to a rocking start. It was going to be a great adventure, and more to come on the web show from Bali.